evening. It is now time for us to continue with the formal part of our program.
What an amazing atmosphere and energy of our eager students that you have been witnessing till now.
And we shall have a lot more after this segment of the program.
I feel honored to cordially invite the chief guest, Srimati Badugula Sumathi, IPS.
The chairman of the school, Dr. Sudhakar Rao sir.
The secretary of the school, Rama Devi ma'am.
The correspondent and director Rotarian Shri Harihara Prasad sir.
And the principal and director of academics, Dr.T.Lalitha Kumari ma'am. Parents, teachers, and all the other invitees to this special event who have gathered here
for the annual cultural meet of our institution, Sister Nivedita School 2023, Rhapsody, the Symphony of Life, the enthusiastic
and ecstatic program.
I now request our dignitaries to please come onto the stage and occupy their seats. I request our Rama Devi ma'am to honor the chief guest, Srimati B. Sumathi, IPS, with a sapling.
In our school's calendar, a day where we gather not just to commemorate its achievements, but to celebrate the spirit of unity and resilience that defines our institution. It's a testament to the collective effort and dedication and spirit of our entire school community. It's a time to applaud the milestones we have reached, the challenges we have overcome, and incredible talents that shine within these walls. This day, it is not an event, it's a culmination of efforts, a symphony of talents, and a testament to the collective dedication of everyone. As we stand here surrounded by vibrant energy and anticipation, we are reminded of the incredible journey we have traversed throughout the past years. Rhapsody, the Symphony of Life, is a unique name of today's event for a unique school, Sister Nivedita Senior Secondary School. First and foremost, I must mention the concept of naming the school Sister Nivedita by the founder chairman, Dr. V. Kundal Rao, a great visionary and educationist who desired to run the school on the principles of Swami Vivekananda, and his dedicated disciple, Sister Nivedita, is being achieved. Needless to say, this school is a value-oriented educational institution, and it is gratifying to know the school lives up to its expectations. I welcome the chief guest of the day, Srimati Badugula Sumathi Garu, IPS, Deputy Inspector General of Police, CID, Women's Safety Wing, Telangana, for accepting our invitation. Thank you, Madam. We are honored, Madam. Srimati Rohini, Madam, District Educational Officer, could not come today as her daughter got some problem and she was admitted in the hospital, so she could not be with us today. We welcome you, Madam, and thank you for accepting to be in our midst, and we are honored. Let me welcome Rama Devi, Secretary of the Sister Nivedita Foundation, and Rotarian Mr. Harihara Prasad, correspondent to the Symphony of the school. Words fall short at this juncture when I recall your support, strength, inspiration, and tireless effort to bring the school to this level. Our students have been the shining stars, demonstrating brilliance not only in academics but also in diverse fields such as sports, arts, leadership, and community engagement. Their achievements stand as a testament to their hard work, perseverance, and the support they receive from our nurturing environment. As we reflect on the past, we are reminded of the resilience and determination that defines us. Our students have displayed exceptional prowess in academics, sports, and in various other fields. Their hard work and commitment have been truly inspiring. Behind our success story, with the principal, Dr. Lalitha Kumari at the helm, there is a team of dedicated mentors and educators. I congratulate all my staff. Our esteemed faculty, whose passion for teaching goes beyond textbooks, has been instrumental in nurturing not just intellect, but character and values. Her dedication is the cornerstone of our students' achievements. Thank you, Lalitha. We also acknowledge and express our heartfelt gratitude to the parents. We thank all the parents and grandparents for their confidence in us and the trust and confidence in us, and we live up to your expectations. We promise you that we will give the best for the children. Your trust and encouragement and partnership in the education journey of our children are invaluable. I encourage each one of you to embrace the day with open hearts and open minds. Let us relish the performances, applaud the efforts, and cherish the camaraderie that makes our school community so special. Today, as we come together to celebrate diversity, creativity, and excellence, let us immerse in ourselves in the talents showcased, the performance that will enthrall us, and the movements that will eat themselves into our memories. May this day not just be milestones, but a source of inspiration for the future. Let us affirm our commitment to fostering an environment that nurtures talent, envelops diversity, and cultivates a spirit of inclusivity and excellence. Once again, extend my warmest welcome to each one of you. Let us embark on this joyous occasion, cherishing the achievements, honoring the efforts, and celebrating the unity that defines our school community. Thank you for gracing with your presence. Here is to memorable annual day celebration filled with pride, joy, and inspiration. Once again, I will thank you all for coming, and thank you, madam, for gracing this occasion. Thank you, madam.
Now, I would like to request our principal ma'am, Dr. Lalitha Kumari, to present the annual school report.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand for the brain behind this magnificent function, and to the woman who needs no introduction, everyone's favorite and the most dynamic and versatile personality, Dr. Lalitha Kumari ma'am. Ma'am, please.
Good evening, everyone. Pushpa 1 is done, Pushpa 2 is waiting. I hope all of you enjoyed the wonderful performances of all our children, because so far 600 children gave their performance on the stage, and total number of participants 1200 students. You can imagine how magnificent this annual day celebration is and how much of hard work my teachers and my beloved children have put in. So if we go to movie, we will see only one hero, one heroine and two villains at the most. But here we are going to show you number of anchors, number of heroes, heroines and whatnot, everything. So I request all of you to stay back and watch all the programs of our kids and bless them to do more and more in the days to come. Thank you so much, parents. Your dreams paint the map of your journey. Transform them into action and watch your progress unfold before you, said APJ Abdul Kalam. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and my beloved students. Human life is a wonderful journey where we meet, experience innumerable people, events, cherish a million memories. This annual day, Rhapsody, the Symphony of Life, is a celebration of human emotions, human achievements, human failures, and finally, the spiritual upliftment of man. Esteemed Chief Guest of the Day, Srimati Sumathi B., Deputy Inspector General of Police, CID, Women Safety Wing, Telangana. Srimati Sumathi is not only a distinguished personality in her field, but also an inspiration to many. Her selfless service and innumerable achievements serve as a shining example for all of us. We are deeply grateful for her presence, which adds grace and significance to this annual day event. I express my gratitude on behalf of the management, staff, students, and parents of the school for accepting the invitation in spite of her busy schedule. Thank you so much, ma'am. Your presence is a grace, and your presence is more valuable to us, and it's an inspiration to all our budding kids. And unfortunately, DEO madam could not make it, and as her child is not well, so we are moving forward. And all our endeavors are noteworthy only if we are grateful to all those who were standing with us as pillar support. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Velichala Kondalrao, Chairman, Advisory Committee, Dr. Sudhakar Polsani, Chairman, Polsani Group of Companies, Mrs. Rama Devi Polsani, Secretary, Sister Nivedita Foundation, Mr. Harihara Prasad, the correspondent and director of the school, for providing us with all kinds of support and guidance that enables us to be in the right path of education. Dear parents, press, teachers, and my beloved children, my warm greetings to all of you. I am proud to say that our school has escalated itself to great horizons of success with its commitment and dedication. Today, it is seen as one of the tallest institutions of Telangana state. It has become synonymous with its academic excellence, a benchmark to measure co-curricular competency, and also a center which creates responsible citizens of tomorrow. The progress of any institution depends on its stakeholders, and I am fortunate to be part of one such great institution that has co-directing management, an amazing team of teachers and non-teaching staff, a very large pool of resources, supporting and cooperating parents. I thank all my staff members, both teaching and non-teaching, parents and my students, for being a part of success that we are celebrating on. A heart filled with aspirations is all that we knew since the very existence of the school, and that's what gave us the ambition of marching forward till excellence is achieved in all our endeavors. This report comprises of the achievements made during the academic year 2023 and 24. I am extremely delighted to share the joy brought by our 26th batch of class 10 students with their excellent performance in CBSE board examinations. 150 students appeared for examination, 95 students passed with distinction. Kumari Danya Senkar topped the examination with 492 upon 500. She had turned out to be top 5 scorers of the Telangana state. We are glad to have 100% pass with 14 centum holders in various subjects. Parents, I am reading the achievements of your and our own children. So we will be glad if you appreciate and congratulate and clap well for them, because it gives a lot of motivation to the children who are present here. Practice is the hardest part of learning, and training is a sense of transformation. You have seen just now a skit on national education policy, makes it mandatory for teachers and students to upskill and upgrade themselves to meet the challenges of 21st century. Various capacity building programs are conducted for teachers to create awareness on various changes happening in education system. To name a few, happy teachers create happy classrooms, ICT in teaching learning process, strengthening assessment and evaluation, classroom management, career guidance, etc. The outcome of these sessions is very well observed when our students shine brightly to be in the area of academics, sports, leadership, discipline, etc. The school provides the platform to learn, experience, and analyze all aspects of life by conducting workshops for students. To name a few, investiture ceremony to inculcate leadership skills, career counseling, life skills, importance of values and being valued, awakened citizenship program from Ramakrishna Mat, Pariksha Pe Charcha, and examination tips to the students. Students had witnessed an international university fair where 500 international universities had visited the school premises. This fair had helped them to choose their right career path, finding innovation and creative solutions to the problems of the society has always been encouraged by the school. We hosted 31st District Children's Science Congress to encourage young budding scientists of the Hyderabad district. Sessions on adolescence, good touch and bad touch, dealing with strangers, threat on social media were also arranged for the students. One of the greatest hallmark events of this year is the successful completion of NCC certificate program by the first batch of NCC boys and girls, establishment of scouts and guides in the school. Thank you for that. And students of class 8 and 9 performing well in all the camps and programs is unique. The NCC Junior Wing of Girls first batch actively participated in the camp where they won second prize in tug of war and several prizes in different cultural activity. And the next point, I may expect more applause. Sai Jayant and Grishma of class 9 from the second batch of NCC were shortlisted to participate in the Republic Day celebrations 2024 to be held at New Delhi. Our Scouts and Guides students won the first place in the camp for their presentation on themes heritage and culture and global warming at the Bharat Scouts and Guides camp, where Ratnadeep Singh was declared as the best speaker of the camp. As a recognition and an appreciation to all our efforts, several organizations have entitled us with prestigious awards. To name a few, the Global Trim Foundation has declared our school as one among the top 10 promising schools of Hyderabad in Global Education Conclave 2023 held at New Delhi. Hybis TV Education has awarded our school with Education Excellence Award as the best school in CBSE curriculum of the year. LROC India had awarded K-12 School Leaders Award for promoting extracurricular activities for holistic development. The Education Summit had awarded our school as the most promising school excellency award. So all these were possible with the continuous support and continuous support of the parents and commitment of the teachers. Thank you all for that. And our art master, Dr. Narahari of the school, made stupendous try to create Guinness World Record. He had created largest spice painting depicting the culture of Telangana Varli art. And Mr. Sankumar and Mrs. Sarala R were graduated as career counselors by the International College and Career Counseling Institute in the IC3 Conference 2023. With these two, we have nearly 6 college career counselors in the school, including myself. So for any of the clarification of any career choices, you are most welcome to approach us. My heartiest appreciation to Mrs. Sudha Srinivasan for her earnest efforts to take the students to the national level in science exhibitions. And Tarun, the karate master of our school, won a silver medal in 4th National Invitation Karate Championship. I am indeed honored to have this opportunity to present before you the consistent upward graph of our school achievements. I would like to thank each one of you for being a significant part of this glorious journey. Dear parents, without you, it is not possible. So, from bottom of my heart, I thank all of you for your wonderful cooperation. Our school gives equal importance to the curricular and co-curricular activities that are conducted within the school level, help our children to shine out and bring laurels to themselves and to the school. The winners list is too long with more than 400 prizes at national, state and district. My apologies for not mentioning the names of all the achievers, and the complete details of these achievements bulletin will be shared with all the parents. And here I am going to speak about national and state level achievers. B. Akshaya Spurti of class 12 won the first prize in the painting competition organized by Petroleum Conservation Research Association. Clapping is good for health. It is very good exercise, parents. Sivam Banerjee of class 11 has got selected to the final round of AI program, Youth for Unnati and Vikas with AI, organized by Government of India. And he was also qualified for the national level's Children's Science Congress for the project on artificial intelligence in the name Cirrus. And Trinaya B of class 11 and Shragvi B of class 9 won the cash prize of 25,000 for presenting a project on food security at India Startup Fest 2023. With great pride, I would like to present the achievement of our class 10 student, C.H. Dikshita, who has got selected in the Hyderabad women cricket team in under 19 women's one-day tournament to be organized by Board of Control for Cricket in India. So, which is a wonderful opportunity for the child, and it is a proud moment for the parent as well as to the school. Sanjeev K of class 10 won gold medal in the 8th Telangana Inter-District Sub-Junior Judo Championship and qualified to the nationals. So judo we have introduced this year, and we have an excellent judo master, and if any of you want your children to be part of learning judo, you can try for this. And roller skater Madiha Kulsum Banu of class 11 emerged as a champion at the first Telangana state ranking roller speed skating competition. In lawn tennis, B. Chandra Siddharth of class 9 secured second position in the state level and got selected to nationals. So national selection is not the small achievements, and this sound is not sufficient, parents. I am reading achievements of your children. Advita of class 10 won second prize and cash prize of 30,000 in the painting competition organized by the National Thermal Power Corporation of India and qualified for nationals. Today, the competition is going on at New Delhi, and the prize distribution will be done by our Honorable President of India, Mrs. Draupadi Murmu. Bureau of Indian Standards, India conducted standard writing competition where students of class 9 performed extremely well and were awarded with cash prizes. Meghna L, Vaishali More, Som Mukherjee, Vikyat of class 10 had received an appreciation letter from the Prime Minister's office for their articles written on Pariksha Per Charcha. National level karate championship. Tapas Sai Venkata Kandula of class 5 won gold medal and received certificate of merit. Kirtan Kumar Paleti of class 5 won bronze medal. GK Chaturveda of class 5 won bronze medal, and all of them have received certificate of merit. Sai Pranav of class 9 won the bronze medal in the national level karate championship individual kata tournament. Aditya Palgiri of class 5 Hibiscus won a gold medal in national level individual kata and kung fu championship 2023. Hayati Chandrika Bandari from Senior Discoverers, this child is from UKG, won gold medal in national level karate championship conducted under the category of below 5 years. And now, every year CBSE conducts zonal level and national level competitions. And this year, during Dasara celebration, none of my teachers and me focused on the celebration because we were focusing on the celebration of achievements of our children in CBSE sports events. So here, our school participated in the CBSE cluster sports tournaments and our children have nailed the floor with their amazing performances. To begin with, Trinaya B of class 11 and Sanjeev K of class 10 won gold medal and got selected to national judo tournament under the category of 17. And Akshay N of class 11 and Meghna of class 6 won silver medal in the same event and they had also represented the school at national level. MD Soyab Rahman of class 6 and Shragvi of class 9 and Seshivardhan of class 10 won bronze medals in the zonal level judo competition. And Coco girls team secured third position in the CBSE cluster under the able guidance of Aishwarya of class 12 and where students from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana participated. Shivansh Mishra, Nikhil Krishna, Ashish Kotwani and Agnishwar Chatterjee secured fifth position in the CBSE zonal level chess tournament where 1500 students participated. From Hyderabad and from both AP and Telangana, our school secured second position in this event. So I congratulate all these children and state level is yet to go. And your claps are encouraging me to present all the achievements of our children because they feel very proud when parents clap for their achievement. B. Akshay Spurti of class 12, Sheikh Sumaya Fatima and B. Nitin Kaushik of class 11 as a team won the first prize in poster making competition on the topic Green Energy organized by NCE Bengal. Vikyat G. K. Havish Shastri of class 10 were declared as the second runner-up in math quiz organized by Dr. K.V. Rao Scientific Society on International Pi Day. Vaishnavi S. was declared as second runner-up in the Abacus regional competition. Sai Aditi of class 6, Nikhil Krishna of class 8 secured third positions in the state Abacus competition. Jonas Ravan Kumar of class 5 has been ranked 4th in 44th Telangana state ranking chess tournament 2023. P. Lakshmi Alekia of class 8 won the bronze medal in South India Karate Championship 2023. Amok D. Viswanath of class 7 had participated and emerged successfully in the second national level Karate and Kung Fu Championship with several medals adorning his neck. Noor Panda of class 12 won under 16 tennis tournament and was declared as the runner in the doubles tennis tournament and in the girls under 18 category. Rani Rasagna of class 9 won second prize in drawing competition conducted by the Hindu Young World and also she has won some cash prize. The tiny skating master of SNS, Anam Begum of Senior Discoverers, that is UKG, won a gold medal in the 200 track roller blade competition and 2 gold medals Mokshit Sai Nandan from Senior Discoverers class secured third place and received bronze medal in the same event. K. Venkat Jachuta of Senior Discoverers was placed third in skating competition. Sheikh Javed Arman of class 4 won gold medal in skating, road race and rink race. He has also won bronze medal in 15th inter-school skating competition. So now in Hyderabad, many inter-school and competitions are conducted, and our children performed so well. A stellar performance of our students was portrayed in another inter-school competition in the following events, and our boys and girls kabaddi teams emerged as city champions. City champions. Both boys and girls teams. And they have also secured third position in debate competition, second prize in fireless cooking, second prize in drawing and painting, second prize in poetry recitation, and first prize in ad-mad competition, and won gold and bronze medals in chess competition. And in another inter-school competition, our students secured second position in theme theatre, second prize in singing competition, third position in monologue competition. And Aliza Begum of class 2 won the first place in skating competition and second prize in skating rink inter-school skating competition. You see how beautiful it is to see it. And I want all the parents, study is important, and all participation in all the activities is also equally important. So it helps the child to have holistic development. And Zara of class 1 won silver medal in 15th inter-school skating championship. And Neelangsh Amol Gangavane of Senior Discoverers won bronze medal in the first Mega Children's Day inter-school skating competition. So these are the very important achievements which I read it out for the convenience of all of you. And if I go on read, and we will be reaching our homes tomorrow morning, so I don't want to dare that. And I will share all the achievements bulletin to all of you so that we understand how well children are doing in various activities with the support of parents and teachers. We all know educating the modern age kids require a lot of stamina and high level of energy and patience. The diverse programs we have in the school are made possible because of the tireless effort and dedication of our staff, both teaching and non-teaching, in the planning, implementation, and monitoring of the programs. I thank all of them for their commitment and dedication. Teachers, you are our inspiration, and nobody can replace a teacher. And let us feel proud of our profession. I extend my best wishes and I thank all my academic coordinators, Mrs. Sunita, Mrs. Santi, Mrs. Annapurna, Mrs. Sudharani, Mrs. Pratibha, and Mrs. Veda, for shouldering the responsibility of all the events conducted at the school and extending their earnest effort to accomplish them successfully. Thank you all, dear coordinators. I take this opportunity to thank all the parents for their unrelenting support and their valuable suggestions from time to time to promote and nourish the capabilities and skills of the children to see brighter tomorrow. Parents, without your cooperation, we may not be able to achieve anything. So we value and respect your cooperation. Thank you for your wonderful cooperation. The school has chiseled a niche for its for itself among the array of educational institutions in the city and will continue to fly its flag higher and higher as the nurturers of our students' dream and aspire. I once again thank our management for their unconditional support in doing the best for the most in our small and big endeavors. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Finally, I don't wish to conclude, but I have to conclude. I wish to conclude my speech with a quote. You can motivate the child by fear, and you can motivate them by reward. But both those methods are only temporary. The only lasting thing is self-motivation and faith of the parent on the child. If children live with encouragement, they learn confidence. If children live with praise, they learn to appreciate. If children live with fairness, they learn justice. If children live with security, they learn to have faith. If children live with approval, they learn to like themselves. If children live with acceptance, they learn to find love in the world and make the world a better place for every one of us, and they bring peace in the world. They are all together making a beautiful garden. Let us join our hands to protect this garden with utmost care and affection. And let us all enjoy the beauty of childhood and live in the world of Rhapsody, being the Symphony of Life. And the Pushpa 2 is yet to come. So I request all of you stay back and enjoy all the programs of our children. And once again, I thank management, I thank all my team of teachers, and I thank all my non-teaching staff and sub-staff, and all the parents above all, for your wonderful support. Without you all, I am not here. We all work as a team. So a teamwork is a dream work. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure this report has made everybody here aware about the continuous efforts that our mentors put in every day for our all-round development. Thank you so much.
We are honored to have with us this evening the distinguished chief guest, Srimati Sumathi, Badugula ma'am, amongst us, who has made a significant impact in her respective field. Now, we take this moment to introduce her to the audience. To introduce her, I call upon our deputy head girl, Miss Shri onto the stage.
It is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. A warm good evening to all those who have gathered here. I am happy to introduce the chief guest of this momentous occasion, Deputy Inspector General of Police, CID, Women Safety Wing, Telangana, Srimati B. Sumathi, IPS. Madam has the credit of being the first women DSP of the United Andhra Pradesh. Madam did BSc Agriculture from ASVI Agri College, Tirupati, and later pursued her post-graduation in Security and Defense Laws from the prestigious Nalsar, Hyderabad. Madam's achievements are innumerable. To mention a few, she was instrumental in the operation leading to encounter a dreaded dacoit. As the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Warangal Town, she made a mark and is remembered fondly even today as People's Officer. She has a rich experience of working in various wings, SIB, CID, CI Cell, Law and Order. She has unraveled various mysteries and has always worked for triumph of justice. She has inculcated the values of empathy and hard work from childhood. She is unassuming and highly courageous. As a woman, strong and resilient and spirited, her sense of devotion to work knows no bounds. She led anti-trafficking movement operations beyond the state and national capital, Delhi. With innovative spirit, technology friendliness, and commitment towards work, friendly approaches, she has rendered a yeoman service to humanity, especially women, through the initiative Chetna. Madam's relentless service during COVID-19 is remarkable, spearheading distribution of food and travel to migrants to a tune of 90 crores is a feather added to her cap. Madam is instrumental in forming a She Cyber Lab, first of its kind in the country. Madam is the recipient of so many awards. She has been awarded Women Achiever Award 2022 at the state level for exceptional service in women's safety. She teams got selected for the prestigious Koch Award 2022. Under her flagship, 31 Barosa centers have been expanded in 31 police districts and commissionerates of Telangana to assist 360 victims of sexual abuse. She has been at the fulcrum of women's safety in Telangana. We feel honored to have you amidst us in spite of your busy schedule. Every girl child draws inspiration from you. Ma'am, you're an icon to be emulated by everyone. Thank you.
ఫస్ట్ కొంచెం తెలుగులో మాట్లాడతాను. వేదికను అలంకరించిన తెలంగాణ ప్రముఖ విద్యావేత్త శ్రీ కొండలరావు గారు స్థాపించిన సిస్టర్ నివేదిత ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్, ఎస్పెషలీ సిస్టర్ నివేదిత స్కూల్ అమీర్పేట్ హైదరాబాద్, వారి కుటుంబ సభ్యులు, ఎస్పెషలీ వారి కుమార్తె, తర్వాత డాక్టర్ సుధాకర్ రావు గారు, correspondent of the school, and your inspired and dynamic principal whom I have seen now. Andarki annintiki minchi, based on what your principal has presented just now, shows that there is a real rhapsody in the school, and the entire credit goes to the entire teaching community is what I feel. So hearty congratulations to all the teachers over here. And today, I would have gone to few schools, but more higher institutions, higher education institutions. But the way your principal has presented, it awe-struck me because it shows the dedication of the teaching community, that how sincere they have been in ensuring that every child is exposed to holistic development. అంటే ఇవాళ అంతమంది పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ని ఇక్కడ ప్రజెంట్ చేయడము, if I were to be on your side, definitely I would feel if my child hasn't got, no, this year let me try, let my child also participate in something. That is a kind of motivation what I felt that has been given to all the parents who are sitting here. అయితే టీచర్స్ అయితే చాలా కష్టపడతారు, కానీ అంతకంటే ఎక్కువ పేరెంట్స్ కష్టపడాలి. బికాజ్ టీచర్ అంటే వాట్ ఎవర్ దే సే, చిల్డ్రన్ డూ లిసన్. దే థింక్ దట్ వాట్ టీచర్ డస్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్. అండ్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మై డాటర్ వాజ్ సేయింగ్ అబౌట్ హర్ బయాలజీ టీచర్, అమ్మ, షీ ఈస్ ద కంప్లీట్ ఉమన్, యు నో, షీ వాజ్ సేయింగ్. హౌ కెన్ యూ సే దట్ షీ ఈస్ కంప్లీట్ ఉమన్? షీ సేస్ she is a mother, she is a teacher, she is a friend, and she speaks so well, and her subject expert is more than a doctor. And more than everything, she recognizes every child in the class, what they are good at, and she encourages all of us, and she speaks very gently, she is very kind, sees so many qualities. Then I said, let us make your teacher Prime Minister of the country. No, she is better, she has to be a teacher to us only. So she thinks that teacher is much more than Prime Minister of India. So, and I once again congratulate and thank all the teachers, and I feel happy to be attending this function today. అది కూడా ప్రైమరీ స్కూల్ తర్వాత అప్పర్ ప్రైమరీ స్కూల్ చిల్డ్రన్ యొక్క పేరెంట్స్ని అడ్రస్ చేయడము యాజ్ ఎ సీనియర్ పోలీస్ ఆఫీసర్ ఐ ఫీల్ ఇట్ ఈస్ మై రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. Number 1. Number 2, all the teachers whoever have been there in the success of the children of yours, we should not forget they are also mothers and fathers of some children or brothers or sisters in a particular family. So they have done something more than a mother or a father can do. Is a kind of respect probably I have had since my childhood. And if that is inculcated into every child by parent very religiously, I think every student will become much more than what we think as a parent. లాస్ట్లో మీ ప్రిన్సిపల్ చెప్తూ చాలా విషయాలు ఇఫ్ యూ లవ్ దెమ్ దే విల్ బీ దట్, ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఫెయిత్ దే విల్ బీ దట్ అవన్నీ చెప్పారు కదా. అయితే వన్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్ విచ్ దిస్ కంట్రీ హ్యాడ్ and which I think we have to shun it, and more so now, is we should have an attitude of leadership. We shall not have an attitude of a follower anymore. And I call it on from this stage to all the parents, how can you see a leader-like attitude in your child? That's what makes them different from any other child across the world. అంటే ఆ రోజులు పోయాయి, నా కూతురు లేకపోతే నా కొడుకు హైదరాబాదీ అనో తెలంగాణ అనో తెలుగువారనో లేకపోతే పలానా స్టేట్ అనో, ఇట్స్ ఆల్ గాన్. నౌ ఎవ్రీ చైల్డ్ ఎవ్రీ సిటిజన్ ఈజ్ ఎ గ్లోబల్ సిటిజన్. సో వన్స్ హౌ డు ఐ బికమ్ ఏ గ్లోబల్ సిటిజన్ ఈజ్ ఎ బిగ్ క్వశ్చన్. ఐ థింక్ ద ఫస్ట్ క్వాలిటీ అంటే మనందరికీ కూడా ఏముంటుందంటే ఒక సగటు పేరెంట్కి లేకపోతే ఇక్కడ ఉన్న నానమ్మలకు అమ్మమ్మలకు తాతయ్యలకు నా మనవడో నా మనవరాలో లేకపోతే మా అమ్మాయో మా అబ్బాయో క్లాస్ ఫస్ట్ రావాలి, అన్నిట్లో 100 రావాలి, ఏ కాంపిటీషన్ పెట్టినా ఫస్ట్ రావాలి, తర్వాత క్లాస్లో విన్నా వినకపోయినా మనకు ఇంట్లో చెప్పడానికి టైం ఉన్నా ఉండకపోయినా మనం ఒక మంచి ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సెట్ చేయగలిగినా చేయలేకపోయినా దే హ్యావ్ టు బీ ద బెస్ట్. Of course, I am also a parent. I am trying to tell. Is it not right what I am saying? That expectation is very fair, of course. But all great things come with certain sacrifices, isn't it? So what is a kind of a sacrifice what every parent can do is what always lingers into my mind also as a mother. Of course, as a child I was an achiever. Of course, as a young person, I was an achiever. And after that, I stood from class 7 district first or state first or like that continuously in academics. But today, when I go back and see myself, what should I attribute to for what I am today? When I say what I am today, I can say I am a leader. I don't coin myself in any other way. When I say I am a leader, number 1 is, I can say that I am very courageous. Number 2, I will question whatever is ethically not right. That is number 2. Number 3, I think what I have learned from books or people or from teachers or my circumstances or from the experiences which I see among the people every day is, what I see is, all those who have become great were the people who have seen what is happening to the people around, who have observed what is happening to the people around, why they are in a particular way. Am I right? And they are not the people. All those people who were great were not the people who thought about themselves more than others. They thought more about others than themselves and vis-a-vis others. అంటే అందరూ ఇలా ఉంటే దాంట్లో నేను ఎలా ఉండాలి వాళ్ళందరితో అని ఆలోచించిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ లీడర్ అయ్యారని నేను అనుకుంటాను. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? అండ్ లీడర్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్వేస్ ఫైటర్స్. దే డోంట్ లైక్ స్టేటస్ కో. దే వాంట్ చేంజ్ ఎవ్రీ మూమెంట్. అండ్ నౌ కమింగ్ టు ద పాయింట్, డూ యూ సీ ఆల్ దీస్ క్వాలిటీస్ ఇన్ ద ప్రెసెంట్ జనరేషన్? Maybe in my generation there were few leaders, but now I see in this present generation, you are seeing a leader in every house. Yes or no? If you wake up, if you sleep, if you go out, if you come in, every moment you are bombarded with questions. Yes or no? Every child questions and questions and questions. Probably that is a starting point of a leadership. And it's ఎంతమంది పేరెంట్స్ క్వశ్చనింగ్ని ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తారు అండ్ ఏ రకమైన క్వశ్చనింగ్ ఉన్నా కూడా ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తారు. I think you better question yourself whether you are enjoying it. But if you are satisfied and if you feel, yes, 70% I enjoy questioning, you can just mark it from me that your child is going to be a leader. If you enjoy their questioning, I don't know, you have to be very sincere towards yourself when you say that. And such a child, when they come to the school, you know what happens to such a child? In the process of questioning, they get lot of attention, number one. That attention gives them the urge to question more. That is number two. Number three, in the process of questioning and the urge to question more and be recognized more, they will try to assess what is happening around them, whether it suits them or not, whether it suits others or not, and they have lot of attention on others rather than themselves. And so I feel this kind of quality in the children, whichever parent tries to encourage for good or bad, I cannot judge as a parent that particular question is good and particular question is bad. నేను ఎప్పుడైతే అది చేయడం మొదలు పెట్టానో, యువర్ ఓన్ లిమిటేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ మైండ్, అంటే యువర్ ఐక్యూ లెవెల్స్ ఆర్ ఓన్లీ అట్ దిస్ లెవెల్. యాజ్ ఎ పేరెంట్ మై ఐక్యూ లెవెల్ ఇస్ దిస్, ప్రాబ్లీ మై చైల్డ్ ఇస్ దిస్. When I ask them to stop, I think I am limiting their IQ levels to mine. And I am limiting their way of questioning to a value system which is mine. And for your kind information, I feel this particular generation of children are far, far, far better than what we were. అరే మేడం ఇంత ఖచ్చితంగా ఎలా చెప్తున్నారని మీరు అనుకోవచ్చు. ఎలా చెప్తున్నానంటే, do any of your children question what a caste is? వాళ్ళేం కాస్టు, వీళ్ళేం కాస్టు, వాళ్ళేం రిలీజన్, వీళ్ళు ఏ ఊరు, వీళ్ళు ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారు, వాళ్ళు పువరా, రిచా, మిడిల్ క్లాసా? ఈజ్ ఎనీ స్టూడెంట్ బాదర్డ్ అబౌట్ ఇట్? Especially teachers can tell me if high school children are bothered. They are least bothered. Who is inculcating them into that? Is it not we? Is it not we? So our limitation starts to a child at that level. And we are still want to be what we were. We take pride in being that, being this. No. I feel this generation is much, much, much better than what we were. Because they are very transparent. They call spade a spade. And you should have that guts to receive when they call spade a spade. ఎంతమంది పేరెంట్స్ని చిల్డ్రన్ క్వశ్చన్ చేస్తారంటే, ఎందుకంటే our standards are not one. Our standards don't sync with mind and what we do. If they sync, I think teacher doesn't become a role model as they grow up. It is a parent who becomes a role model to the child. Much more than what others are, and they need not look up to somebody else to search for a role model. Today I can proudly say, when this madam was saying that my father is my role model, I can say my father is my role model. There's nobody else better than him till date who can be a role model to me. My grandmother is a better role model because they lived, they practiced, they spoke what they believed. And they were what they were, and they were not what they didn't want to be. But most of the parents, ante jinxed, we are in an age where we want to achieve a lot, but we are somewhere. The gap is so much that we want to bridge by hastening a child. వాళ్ళని పరిగెత్తించి దాన్ని కావాలని మనం ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్నాం, which we could not be. I feel the only solution for this is we have to grow along with them. The moment we choose to grow along with a child, they will grow much faster, much better, and also in a much thumping way where they can produce very productive results to the society. And andaru bagunte natural ga nenu baguntan kadandi. Yes or no? నాకే 10 బంగ్లాలుండి నా పక్కనున్న వాడికి ఏమీ లేదనుకోండి, హౌ కమ్ ఐ థాట్ దట్ ఐ క్యాన్ బి బెటర్? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? లైక్వైజ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ యామ్ ఏ బిగ్ టీచర్ అంటే పూర్వంలో ఒక మేబీ నాట్ ఈవెన్ నౌ, మేబీ చంద్రగుప్తాస్ టైం, నాట్ ఈవెన్ రాయలవారు ఆ టైంలో కూడా, అది ఇంకా ముందు ప్రాబ్లీ 15th century కదండి. అయితే ఆ టైంలో దెర్ వాజ్ స్ట్రిక్ట్ డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ బిట్వీన్ వేరియస్ కాస్ట్. A Brahmin believed that the entire knowledge was his and he will impart that knowledge only to few people. That was the societal structure at that particular time. So they thought that knowledge has to be pertained to few people. But now a modern teacher is one who will think, he or she, that the more I impart, I become richer. That is a change. That is a change which we are accepting, and the children who are younger and the generations who are younger are accepting it much more. If we behave and if we think in a very conventional way, I think we are giving them an ideas which are very contradictory to the way we are brought up. So we have to open our minds, we have to open our eyes, we have to open our ears, and then we have to keep listening and observing the children. And నేను కొన్ని ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చెప్తాను. I know they will be very embarrassing to the parents. A child comes, just now while I was coming here, one doctor from a very remote village from Vanaparthi, my own district, that is erstwhile Mehboob Nagar, వనపర్తి ఏరియాలో ఒక చిన్న గ్రామం నుండి వచ్చారు. హీ వాజ్ సో అన్అజ్యూమింగ్. ఎంత అన్అజ్యూమింగ్ అంటే ఒక కామన్ మ్యాన్ బస్ ఎక్కితే ఎలా ఉంటారో అలా ఉన్నారు ఆయన. హీ మైట్ బి అరౌండ్ 60 or 58, సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్. హీ వాక్డ్ ఇన్ టు, మేడం నేను జిల్లాలోకి ఎక్కడికి పోయినా మీ పేరు చెప్తున్నారు, నేను మా ఊరిలో ఒక హాస్పిటల్ కట్టాను, 10-bedded 20-bedded హాస్పిటల్, మీరు ఇనాగరేషన్కి ఎట్లయినా రావాలి, మీరు రారని తెలుసు, మీరు ఓన్లీ పొలిటికల్ లీడర్స్ని ఇన్వైట్ చేయమని చెప్తారు, బట్ ద రీజన్ వై ఐఎమ్ కాలింగ్ ఈజ్, హీ టోల్డ్ వన్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ స్టేట్మెంట్. అంటే ఇట్స్ సచ్ ఎ లర్నింగ్. మేము 1968లో యుఎస్కి వెళ్ళాము. I am a family of 28 doctors over there, the biggest endocrinologists, cardiologists, and George Bushకి వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీ నుంచే డాక్టర్ ఉన్నారు. ఈవెన్ నౌ ద వైట్ హౌస్ డాక్టర్ is from their family, and they hail from a very small village from a remote part, that is Palamur of Telangana. And he went in 68, entire family is there. Now I think it is 4th generation they are there. And I thought, I saw him, he was so simple, and he said, మేడం నేను ఎంత గర్వంగా ఫీల్ అవుతానంటే, దేనికంటే మా అమ్మ 1974లో అలా 74లోనో 80లోనో చనిపోయారు. ఆ చనిపోయేప్పుడు ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్లీ సారీ, మా ఫాదర్ చనిపోయారు. మా ఫాదర్ చనిపోయిన తర్వాత మా అమ్మ ఒక్కరే ఉన్నారు, షీ వాజ్ అ విడో. అండ్ మేము 5 మంది బ్రదర్స్ అయితే పక్కన కూర్చోబెట్టుకొని ఒక మాట చెప్పారు మేడం, ఈరోజు ఆ మాట వల్లే నేను ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు మై కంట్రీ అండ్ డూయింగ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐ క్యాన్ అన్నారు. యు నో వాట్ ద మదర్ సెడ్, చూడు బాబు మీరు 5 మంది కదా, ఒక 2 సిస్టర్స్ 3 బాబులట, నేను విడో అయ్యానని చాలా పచ్చి తెలంగాణ భాషలో చెప్పారు ఆయన. మేబీ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ కెనాట్ క్యాచ్ ఇట్ ఆల్సో. ఒక విడో పిల్లలు చెడిపోయారు అని చెడ్డ పేరు మాత్రం తీసుకొని రావద్దండి. అది అంటే ఆయన మాట్లాడిన భాష, ఒక ముండ పిల్లలు పాడైపోయినారని ప్రపంచం అనుకోకూడదు నాయన, ఇదొక్కటే మనసులో పెట్టుకోండి అని చెప్పారు. ఆ మాట నాకు ఎంత స్ట్రైక్ అయిందంటే మేడం, అంటే ఒక సింగిల్ ఉమెన్ కాంట్ షీ నాట్ గెట్ రెస్పెక్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ హర్ చిల్డ్రన్ అన్న ఒక్క మాట, వీ అచీవ్డ్ సో మచ్ దట్ we are 24 doctors in the family. That is a power of a woman in a family, is what he said. And probably there is a striking point to every child in their family, and I think parent kante better striking point ever undaru, provided we are right role models to them. Yes or no? I myself can't say whether I'm a right role model to my child. Maybe today I can say, tomorrow I cannot, because every day I have to improve to stand up to their level. And this is a constant improvement, just like the teachers. కానీ ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే, in urban conditions, especially మనకు హైదరాబాద్ లాంటి సిటీస్లో లాట్ ఆఫ్ స్ట్రెస్. ఎందుకంటే మీకు ట్రావెల్ స్ట్రెస్ ఉంటుంది, వర్క్ స్ట్రెస్ ఉంటుంది, ఫినాన్షియల్ స్ట్రెస్ ఉంటుంది, వర్క్ ప్లేస్ స్ట్రెస్ ఉంటుంది, తర్వాత సో మెనీ అదర్ టెన్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ టెన్షన్స్లో, ఆ స్ట్రెస్లో, ఇఫ్ చిల్డ్రన్ ఆర్ రెలిగేటెడ్ టు అ ప్లేస్ వేర్ వీ గివ్ ద రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ ఎ చైల్డ్ కంప్లీట్లీ టు సంబడి ఎల్స్, లైక్ టు అ ట్యూషన్ టీచర్, టు అ స్కూల్ టీచర్, to somebody, to a dance teacher, to a music teacher, what happens? At the end of the day, they will belong to them only. They will not belong to us. Am I right? And when they belong to somebody else, they will never belong to us at all. As they grow up, they will never own up us. If they don't own the parents themselves, probably they are not going to own up anybody in the society. అంటే చెడ్డని మంచిని గుర్తించే మనస్తత్వాన్ని దేన్ని ఓనప్ చేయరు. దే విల్ జస్ట్ కీప్ డూయింగ్ థింగ్స్ వాట్ ఆల్ యూ హ్యావ్ గివెన్ యాజ్ అ టాస్క్, బికాస్ దే ఆర్ ఆల్ వెరీ స్మార్ట్. దే విల్ టేక్ ఎవ్రీ సింగిల్ జాబ్ వీ గివ్ యాజ్ అ టాస్క్ ఓన్లీ. డూ యూ వాంట్ లైక్ దట్? గెటింగ్ 100 out of 100 ఫర్ ఎ చైల్డ్ ఆఫ్ టుడే బేస్డ్ ఆన్ వాట్ పేరెంట్స్ ఆర్ అసెసింగ్ ఈజ్ ఎ టాస్క్. అది యజ్ఞం కాదు వాళ్ళకు, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ ఎ టాస్క్. They will get 100 on 100, throw the paper on you and get away. Is it that what we want at the end of the day as a parent? Today, when you go back and see, ఒక్క సమ్మర్లో, అంటే when you start in the March and when you end in the June, we get almost 190 complaints of child marriages. In those 4 months when children are at home, we get complaints of about 120 child abuses per month. Why? Because the tolerance levels of the parents is not matching with the kind of enthusiasm the present generation has. How come they are so energetic, and why are we not able to match with their energy levels is something which is a big question. Only when it matches, I think a child becomes a better leader. And how to match it? నేను కూడా పేరెంట్నే కదా, సో ఎవ్రీ మొమెంట్ ఐ brood and brood and brood. I used to think if I perform my job very well, if I try to be honest and efficient all through my service, without even looking at others, what they are doing, whether they are in sync with how the world is, and whether they are in sync with the so-called power, you all know that is not true, because it is all relative. The one which we call as power is a relative word. And to understand itself, it takes 60 years for a parent. But probably our parents knew it at the age of 20 itself. ఆ 60 years పట్టే లోపల ఏమవుతారు, మన పిల్లలందరూ టాస్క్లు కంప్లీట్ చేసి 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 మనని కూడా ఒక టాస్క్ లాగా చూసి పక్కన పడేసి వెళ్ళిపోతారు. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? సో I think all the parents who are sitting here, I feel I have, number one, I have told that what are the positives of this present generation. First, you have an affirmation. Believe that they are much better than us. Absolutely, they are much better than us. And when they are much better than us, every parent should feel how to make them the best. In making them the best, the first question a parent has to put, like I put to myself, am I the best today? Am I going to be the best tomorrow? And my being best doesn't mean I am a good officer, so I'll be a good mother. Definitely 99% not. At least 70% not. Maybe 30% my children do see that, okay, she's a good officer, so we can leave her first to certain extent on certain things. Suppose she has to be called to the school because there's a report card today. It's okay, she has her duty, I'll leave her. They will leave me. And in all good terms. They don't feel bad because they think duty is more important on certain occasions. Okay. So 30% gone. Then what about remaining 70%? I have analyzed accepting or why is he not honoring your boundaries is what I questioned her. He said, he asked password of my phone. Who is he to ask password of my phone? That itself shows that he doesn't have trust on me. She said, see, already I have passed with distinction. I participate in everything. I also have fun. The moment I have fun, my father feels I'm very bad. I am not disciplined. The moment I get good marks or participate, he thinks I'm very good. I don't want a father who has double standards. She was explaining extremely clearly. And then we had to counsel her through a counselor, saying that it is not about disrespecting the boundaries. It is about understanding that your father belongs to a different generation and you belong to a different generation. He has produced phone, but he himself did not use the phone while he was young. It struck so well to her. Yes, I did not get that point. So you respect your father for producing the phone. So you use the phone and respect your father for having produced the phone. And also understand him for not having used the phone at your age. So he doesn't know what it means to use the phone at your age. So she was very happy. And there were so many lot of other things which she said. But ultimately what boils down is proper communication. అంటే ప్రాపర్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ కావాలంటే ఏం చేయాలండి? పొద్దు నుంచి రాత్రి వరకు మనం మన ఉద్యోగాల్లో టాయిల్ అయిపోయి అక్కడున్న స్ట్రెస్ అంతా పిల్లల మీద చూపించడం ఈజ్ నాట్ అబౌట్ నేను చాలా కష్టపడుతున్నాను మీకోసం ఈజ్ నాట్ ద ఎసెన్స్ ఆఫ్ వాట్ ఎ చైల్డ్ వాంట్స్. ఫర్ ఎ చైల్డ్ ఐ am a mother, somebody is a father, not just for that particular moment, isn't it? Forever we are parents. And it takes time for them to understand what our responsibilities are, more than how lovable we can be towards them. And love ela undali another second question. Yes, first is proper communication. What is called love? I feel by seeing grandparents we will know what love is. Yes or no? Enduku em harakat chesina kuda they'll be okay with them. There is absolutely, they will have no problem however a child is when they become grandparents. So I feel second point is, instead of parents, we should always strive to become grandparents for our children. It is very, very difficult to accept so unconditionally, yes or no? But that is how I think we can strive to be a good parent, by thinking how your mother is behaving towards your child, rather than how I am behaving towards a child. This is number 2. And number 3, మన దగ్గర సపోజ్ నేను ఇందాక చెప్పాను, దో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ వెరీ షాలో స్టేట్మెంట్, ఐ ఫీల్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ సక్సెస్ఫుల్. నేను ఎలా సక్సెస్ఫుల్ అయ్యానంటే చాలా చదివాము, అనవసరంగా ఎక్కువ చదివాము, చాలా కష్టపడ్డాం. ఎంత కష్టపడినామంటే ఈవెన్ సివిల్స్ రాసేప్పుడైతే గంటలు గంటలు చదివాం, 12 గంటలు. Few of your teachers are my friends. They used to see me in the college also. Morning 3:30కి లేసి చదువుకునేదాన్ని. అరే ఈ అమ్మాయి 3:30కి లేస్తుంది, 6:30 అంటే వెరీ డిసిప్లిన్డ్. ఎంత ఇంకా చదువు లేకపోతే నా పనులు, వెరీ ఆర్గనైజ్డ్. ఇప్పుడు అనిపిస్తుంది, హ్యావ్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్డ్ మెనీ ఆఫ్ ద చిల్డ్రన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఏజ్, దే ఆర్ నాట్ ఆర్గనైజ్డ్. That doesn't mean they are not smart. I feel they are more smarter because they know where they have to be organized. అంటే వాళ్ళకు రేపు ఎగ్జామ్ ఉంటే ఇవాళ చదవడం, దే థింక్ దట్ ఈస్ ఇనఫ్. అండ్ మనం అనుకుంటాము 90% రావాలని పేరెంట్ అనుకుంటారు, కానీ వాళ్ళు ఏమనుకోని ఉండొచ్చు అంటే, నేను ఇది టీచర్ బాగా చెప్పలేదనో, టీచర్ బాగా చెప్పుంటే ఓకే నేను ఒకసారి చదువుకుంటే దీంట్లో 90 వస్తుందని అనుకొని 1 day 2 days చదివి కూడా దే విల్ గెట్ 90. ఇంకొంతమంది ప్రాబబ్లీ విత్ ఏ వెరీ నార్మల్ ఐక్యూ వుడ్ బి రీడింగ్ ఫర్ 10 hours or 8 hours, and that a parent thinks is the way to study, because we have come from a different generation. Am I right? So it need not be the number of hours is not directly proportionate to being self-disciplined. Self-discipline is being true to themselves, being in sync with the heart, mind, and what they are speaking. If we think that way, I think every child can be understood in a very, very proper way. అంటే నేను 8 గంటలు చదివింది ఇప్పుడు నా డాటర్ని చూస్తానని 1 అవర్లో చదివేస్తుంది. Because they gather information from different sources, they observe much more than what we did, they have lot more sources of pushing up the information towards them even if they don't want. That is how they are much smarter. So it is not the length of the hours what a child studies is more important, but understanding your child's IQ, your child's way of study, your child's understanding of what they are good at probably gives them much more than what they actually perform. This is number 3. Number 4, I feel if a child is, you want me to stop? If a child is technologically tech savvy, most of our children are very tech savvy, isn't it? We don't know how to operate, but they know how to operate. The other day I brought a new tab and gave to a child, one of my children, and she said, what is a password? I said, I don't know. వేరే ఫోన్లో ఒక యాప్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసేసుకొని దాంట్లో పాస్వర్డ్ ఎలా క్రాక్ చేయాలో చూసి పాస్వర్డ్ క్రాక్ చేసి నౌ యూ గివ్ మీ ఎనీ ఫోన్ ఐ విల్ క్రాక్ అని చెప్పింది. అంటే I think most of the children are like that. Only thing is we don't observe them very closely. And we think it is a dis trait. It is not a proper trait. So there is a difference between a dis trait and a proper trait. What is a dis trait to a parent may be a proper trait to a child of this generation. Ante, that doesn't mean that they will go on cracking all others' phones. Yes or no? No, they won't do it. They will learn not to crack based on our own value systems. If you have values, probably they won't crack other phones. They will do only theirs. That is where the ethical system or the value system of a parent lies, but not in actually doing things in a very proper way, and which is up to this particular generation. So these are the 4 traits other than the leadership, which I feel, let us not be followers anymore. This country is a young country, and this state is the youngest state, and we have between 14 to 31, or precisely to say up to 38 years, we have around 62% of the population. You see, it's a whopping number. Mana pillalaku chala ekku competition undi manakante. So we have to let them use technology more, let them become more skillful, and just not the bookworms. They have to learn more from what they see. And finally, I can say the best thing what a parent can teach is sticking to certain universal values. Being kind is a universal value. Would you say it is not good? You have to be kind to X and not kind to Y? Nobody will say it. So sticking to universal values and striving ourselves to stick to universal values like truth, honesty, and kindness is something what I think each one of us, whether it's a family or a school, has to teach to a child to show that world will be a better place to live in. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Dear parent, the essence of ma'am's speech is, whatever gifts you give, that doesn't have any value. The quality time that you give it to your child is very important, and imbibing values is very important, as parents are their first heroes and you are their role models. Thank you so much, ma'am, for that wonderful words of wisdom.
All the student volunteers. Till this night, they are staying here only for a wonderful, comfortable performance of the primary wing. I request all the teachers and the students to join us on the dais for the national anthem. Parents, may I humbly request you all to stand in your respective places for the same. School attention.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद.
Thank you all for joining us. Thank you so much, parents. We had a